Hey, you have OBS
All right.
muted in your Windows
We're,
audio.
we're up. We're so up. We're up.
There
You
we
can
go.
mute. Ooh, Frank. Sorry. All right.
You are correct.
We're so up. We're up. You can mute. Ooh,
Good luck at Jarmar.
Thanks. Oh, are we starting right now?
You're on right now, but we're not starting. We're doing a KVFM check-in. You feel me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Do you guys want to have a Jarmar Discord stream for commentary?
Yeah, sure. Can you do that?
Jarmar?
Can I do that?
Yeah, if you just select OBS, it'll capture your feed.
Where do I press share your screen?
Yeah. And then just click under applications, click OBS, and it'll auto prop.
What if I click DLC?
Oh, that works. Oh, for sure. You might have to change it. Or yeah, capturing DLC is shitty. Sometimes Discord doesn't like it.
Can you see?
We are so in there. Yeah, good. All right.
Looks good.
So yeah, I guess we are ready to start whenever you are, Jarmar.
Alright, well, I will never be ready, so...
And do you want that KVFM picture over the whole time? Because I mean, I'm good with it.
No, I removed it.
That's unfortunate.
I think
Do you want that KVFM picture over the whole time?
I'm hearing double audio from somewhere.
Oh?
Do you have the stream playing?
Do I have the stream playing? Yeah, even though... Oh, okay. I paused it before, but when you restarted it, it started up again.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. Everything's fine now.
Nice.
Well, do you want to do like an introduction for day 2 or something?
Yeah, so I was doing this a little bit before, but welcome to day 2 of KVFM. Woo, everybody! Woo!
Day 2.
First thing we have today is Jarmar doing Mega Man Zero 3, which is a really sick game and a really fun speedrun. Clap, 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 clap. We have a bunch lined up today that I don't know off the top of my head. Tonic's doing Mega Man 8 next. That's it. That's all I remember.
There's a lot of fun to be had today.
And
Exactly.
as Rubkilla would put it,
Oh my god, you guys. There's so much fun to be had still.
alright, I think that's good. Just count down, and then Countdown will start the timer when he hears us. You say go. You say go.
Right, I'll count down and then count down. Right.
And then countdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll start then. 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo!
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks. Yeah, this game is fucking impossible. And I was pondering the entire day why I agreed to play this. But we'll handle it.
It's true. It's a very freaking hard game. And you
That was
gotta
me
play-
yesterday with X3, don't feel bad.
Yeah.
and it pretty much requires you to be nearly perfect for the whole playthrough. Scoring system and all that, right?
Yeah, I've got some backup strats, but... It's mostly scary in the early game.
One core thing that's sort of important, I'll say, is you can see Zero's charging up his saber and gun at the same time. So the drummer is going to be pretty much staggering attacks to frame perfect, you could say. Unleash one move after the other. So, like, you do the saber slash, and then as soon as he's able to be hit, he has a buster ready to go. So it's pretty much non-stop, heat-packed action all throughout this run, everybody.
Yeah.
Frame perfect all throughout.
Shit. Well, I failed the first save prompt, so...
No! No.
Oh well. Yeah, just to explain a little bit about the scoring system in this game and why it's kind of scary. you get a score at the end of each stage out of 100, and basically your average score across all stages you've done so far is tallied up, and you get a rank based on that score. So if your average is 86 or higher, then you get A rank, and you want to have A rank for when you defeat a boss while being A rank, you get their EX skill, which is a strong attack that you can use to deal a lot of damage. So basically, if you need a boss's EX skill and you are not on A rank, you are in a bad situation. And because of the way it works with the average, once you get into like a bit later into the game, it gets a little bit less scary, because then because you have beaten more stages, your average is less volatile, and so dying early can be pretty bad. Dying late is usually fine, although you obviously still lose time.
Is it really average? I don't think I ever knew that.
It is average.
Holy crap.
Okay, I'm picking up something here, a disc that you usually don't pick up, but that disc contains an elf that sets your rank to A, which is very useful in a marathon or just a no reset situation for a bit of backup. Oh.
Alright, Hellbat coming up.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. My execution has been a little bit all over the place here, but I'm at full health, so I'm satisfied. Alright, let's see. Do a little bit of a manip here. I guess we can explain manips later.
Yeah, I'll wait till you
Okay, very nice.
Damn. Clean.
Also, here's another important thing you see on the score screen here. You need to mash past some text, but after some stages you also need to open some disks, like right there. And it's very easy if you just mash the text as fast as you can to just mash past the disks. And then you have to go and visit Servo in a different room here in the Resistance base in order to open them, and it takes a lot of time. So it's better to take it a little bit easy on the score screen with the mashing.
Best stage in the game. IMO coming up right here.
I was about to say this is like the scariest stage.
That's so good, you know? High risk, high reward.
Maybe.
There's so much open space to just dash and shoot in. Also a good display of like, I need to correct me on anything I mess up here, but like needing to go through the stages in a precise order, because nearly everything is on essentially a timer, like those lava platforms you saw at the beginning of the stage. As soon as you load in, they're pretty much on a timer, or at least when you get to a certain part through the stage, they are on a timer. So if you like lag behind even a little bit, you're either going to get pushed up into spikes via one of the lava pillars, or you're just gonna like dive right into a lava pillar. So it's one of those kind of games where it is sort of, you need to do the perfect execution every time to be on the right cycle. That's the word, that's the word there. And it is very tight. Not bad, 10-26. Respectable.
That's perfect, yes. So, although it was not literally perfect because I had to saber some of the guys.
Yeah, You eat 4 frames whenever you saber, guys. Let's hit a bit of a factor.
Yeah, that's why in general try to use Buster to kill enemies, but it's not always possible. Alright, easy, okay. The run is pretty much finished now.
Nice.
That is one of the scariest parts of the game, that lava section at the end. And the funny thing is, that's not even a speedrun thing, you just have to get through that, like, regardless, just in a casual playthrough as well. It's like
It's normal
super...
you have to get through.
Impossible game.
Yeah.
It is very hard. Like, the Jarmar is making it look pretty easy. This game's hard, man.
It
This
is
game
very hard.
filters people who just can't get through some of the sections.
Also, I got 100 points in that stage, which is kind of rare actually. You usually take a little bit too much damage to get that, so that's pretty cool.
Is it still... I know there's some point, at least in an old version of the run, where you didn't want your score to be too high. Is that right? At some point in the game?
If you want to be optimal, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. Also, I realized I forgot to check my E-crystal count in the previous stage, so I'm just gonna do the slightly slower manip here to get some more E-crystals.
Marathon safe strats, no big deal.
Also, I saw some people in the chat were saying that rename is a bit quiet. I do have you at 200%, so this is on you.
Oh. Alright. I'm gonna turn myself up, everyone.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, I'm max too? Oh wait, no I'm not. Right, now I'm at 200%.
What?
What do you mean what?
You didn't... Your volume didn't change either.
Well, it was at 175 before. Alright, hold on. This is a very important boss. Shit requires crazy manipulation. We just breezed past.
Yeah, I got the manip and then I did not get the correct fight.
So we could... There's still hope for the reverse banana.
For the reverse banana, yeah, we could see it.
That's all
Yeah,
hope.
last chance here.
Reverse banana, come on.
Nope.
Oh, damn. Oh well, next time.
Well,
Well.
yourself here, so...
Yeah.
Let me get this E-tank.
Yeah, I'm getting this. And the thing that's very convenient right here is that when you go through here, you get full health from that, and then you fall down here. And what is here if not a full sub-tank?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Right, this guy can be a little bit annoying, we'll see if I can get this.
So sick.
Okay, that was okay.
Nice.
Let's talk about manips, because we didn't do it yet. Basically in this game, whenever you skip a cutscene, the RNG value is set to a consistent value, and basically there is a cutscene before every boss in the game, so that means that you can basically manipulate every boss in the game. And there are some more factors that go into it, especially later in the game. So it's not completely like free for every boss, but yeah, you do pretty much manipulate every boss in this game.
Yeah, that's why, at least in my opinion, the mid-bosses are kind of scarier, some of them at least, than the main bosses, because there's not usually cutscenes in front of them. Like the worm boss, the Jarmar fought before, There is a way to manip it, but it's like a process to do instead of skipping a cutscene, which is, we didn't see it, but that's why we're talking about reverse banana. He has like essentially 4 different patterns you can do, and there's one where he's flipped upside down so you can't hit him, and he just cages you in to shoot you, and we call that the reverse banana. So with a proper manip, you avoid that altogether, but that is like an involved process to do instead of just skipping a cutscene.
Okay, this is not great. Just gonna play it safe on this guy because I messed it up. Normally you do a bunch of damage boosts, but I got a little bit weird, so then it's better to just play it safe.
Oh yeah. Love the recoil rod. Looks really easy to use too.
Yeah. Alright. Equip the 1000 slash, or affectionately called the punchy thing.
Hell yeah.
Missed my charge slash. I'm just gonna do a bit of a safe spread here.
Damn, nice.
Nice.
Good recovery.
This stage, you can see on the scoreboard, has a really low score. I only got 64 points, but that's normal for this stage because basically there's like a mission in each stage, which in most stages is just a free 20 points. But some of the stages you actually have to do something for it, and in that stage it's just way too slow to actually do it. So basically you just kind of lose a bunch of points in that stage, but it's fine. I'm picking up, okay, well, whoops. I'm picking up another A rank elf right there, in case I need it. My score is actually not really in any trouble at all, but just in case I start to death cycle and lose my rank.
It's been a while since I've played through this, honestly. Is this Baby Elves coming up?
Yep.
Oh, it's such a good boss.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. The boss is coming up, basically it's like it has 2 hitboxes and you can combo them separately. You kind of go back and forth between the two things.
Yeah, they share the same HP bar, but they do have separate hitboxes. So you're gonna see a drummer doing some crazy shit here.
Hopefully.
Definitely. So
Yeah.
yeah, really, really good.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. You saw it there. In that stage, there's no text to match through, and I forgot about it. So basically, I went past the disk that I wanted to open. But
Servo checking.
it probably doesn't matter because that was an A rank elf, and as I said, my rank is in a pretty good spot. So hopefully, I'm just not gonna need those at all. Also, I am 3 for 3 on telling Seal that I want to save the game.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I noticed that. Got a couple nostalgia stages to go through, nostalgia bosses, I guess accurately.
Yeah, these are all bosses from 01.
You fight Anubis, right? That's one of the ones.
Yeah.
On the machine.
Anubis and on a machine
This guy.
and Blizz Cat.
hate the stage and this guy.
The stage is actually pretty annoying, especially the second part. It's like a lot of tight corridors, and it's kind of hard to get through.
Yeah, it's because all the sprites and everything are so big.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, and here is Stagroth, Blizzak Stagroth himself. This guy can be a little bit scary, but I do have full health in the sub-tank, so I'm not really in any danger.
He's so cool.
Alright.
He's cool.
He just has a big blow attack.
No, it's cool.
Alright, my average points are still at 87, which is good. And yeah, as I mentioned before, now that I'm getting a little bit further into the game, my average rank is less volatile, so even if I were to die in a stage here, it would probably not cause me to go to B rank. But still want to avoid dying if possible.
I feel like you're pretty safe for the next few stages, unless you get crushed here, of course.
Uh-oh.
Which, have you ever been crushed in this stage?
In practice, sure. Not sure if it's happened in a run. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it just for you.
Oh, thank you. It's not a first time for everything. You will not get crushed.
Oh, I did not mean to hold up.
This game is so cool. So fast.
This is a really nice stage. It's just like a lot of fast movement.
Already
A lot of fun
done.
recoil usage.
Yeah. Also, this boss is like a new quick kill that I learned, but it's very difficult. But I'll try it.
Yes.
Really, new Hanu quick kill, huh?
Yeah. You might have seen the idea there. Basically, what you try to do is you stand on the block to the right of him and you triple slash, and then you basically just hold down and spam the saber button, and then when he destroys the block, you instantly do a saber smash. That's the idea.
Yeah.
But it's very difficult with the timing.
That's cool.
Alright, next is Anubis. This stage is kind of interesting because it's like a straight line and there's just like enemies standing around. And then both the mini-boss and the boss have like incredibly difficult quick kills. Or at least the boss. The mini-boss is moderately difficult.
The boss of the stage, the optimal way to do it is insane.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
If it is executed like perfectly, which a Jarmar will do, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. It's very, very cool to see.
Robot worm.
Alright, got that one. So I'm just gonna go up here and take this health, just in case. Right, then we're coming up on Anubis himself.
Gonberry Moss.
Got him.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
Nice.
Easy.
That's
You
so
just
hard
see
to
the
do.
future.
Yeah.
You see the future and hit him off screen while he's coming in. So sick.
Yeah, that's... I was not expecting to get that one. It's definitely one of the hardest one in this game.
Oh, wait, let me get out of camera pose.
Yeah,
Wow.
give her a pose.
Okay, and then we are going to one of the scariest stages in this game, where they just put spikes everywhere. Dude, that health drop messed me up.
Mega Man classic.
Yeah. Alright, I then saber smash into the spikes. Alright, just gonna take it a bit easy here. The health. Right, a little bit scuffed, but we made it.
What a stage.
Yeah, for real.
Then this guy can be a huge asshole. Basically, he will try to heal at some point, but I'm gonna try to interrupt him. Okay, I interrupted him.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
This game's so cool.
it is.
It is very cool, yeah.
I haven't speedrun mini games, but I haven't played any that like start off feeling so impossible, but once you know what you're doing, it feels so good.
The flow looks really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I did it correctly. I didn't tell her I wanted to save.
Oh,
I see him.
It's our boy.
I see him.
Oh boy.
Here he comes.
Tank.
Everyone's favorite, Glacier the Tank.
That's my dog.
The best robot master ever. Or Muto. What are they?
I guess you can call them Mavericks, but I think you can also say Mutos Reploids.
Gentle judges.
Yeah, the gentle judges.
Eight
Exactly.
gentle judges. Yeah, dude.
Right. I went into a little cave there to the left to pick up a chip. But I will need to remember to open on the score screen.
Engine arrived.
Yeah.
The Uber is here.
Tank Jr. There's another worm. Right, got him. And I'm gonna take the safe route here. Basically, you can go below here. There's like a path, and it's a bit faster because when you ride this cart, all of the hit lag from colliding with the enemies actually costs you a bunch of time. Oops. So basically, if you don't ride the cart, then you save time by not getting a bunch of hit lag. But yeah, that's safer.
Cactank, don't kill him.
Oh.
Let's go, Cactank.
Let's go, Cactank.
Let's go, Cactank.
Let's go, Cactank.
You can do it. Get him. Oh, damn it! Bad end.
Unfortunate.
Bad end.
That was close.
Miss him already.
It was a close 0-2.
Yeah, I can hit you with some Swedish. There's some call-outs in the chat for me to speak Swedish.
Yeah.
Min pizza are for cow.
Oh,
How
good.
about that? How was that?
Oh, very good. Jättebra. Okay, and next up we're going to Foxstar, which is another pretty difficult stage. This one has like a global cycle going on, and I'm basically just not gonna worry about it at all and just take it as it comes. But yeah, it's pretty fun stage though. There's like a lot of cool movement in this one. And actually I think part of the reason why the movement in this stage feels so fun is because you actually have the quick foot chip equipped, which makes you walk faster. It doesn't make you dash faster, but it does make you walk faster. So I think it basically makes it so that you don't notice your tech flubs as much as you do in the other stages, and thus it feels better.
Aside from cacting, these last 4 stages are all, at least for me, very intense. Like big step ups for the rest of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the third set.
Oxstar is actually the hardest stage in this whole game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this mini-boss is also very tough to do quickly, but I will try it.
Locomo RF, anyone's favorite.
Not quite.
The Lore Master.
Close.
Yeah,
What are
pretty
these little
close.
spindly things called, Donnie?
They're your
He's making something up in real time.
I am kind of making something up. You got me.
I knew I'd get it with the spinny guys.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
nice.
So now we got to the global cycle part, where basically you have these platforms, and you have that spike section, which is kind of scary, but there's a consistent way to get past it like that. And we have these weird-ass button towers where you have to shoot Buster at buttons. Basically, it's a little bit tough because you want to shoot your shots so that they hit the edge of the edges of the buttons, because then you can get like as many hits as possible, and also shit. Okay, hold on. There we go.
Nice.
If you hit the edges of the buttons, then you get as many hits as possible, and also the shot goes through to the other side and hits the button on the other side. So it's pretty precise. Right, that quick kill is pretty easy at least. There's an interesting property here with the equipment that I have right now, where you can actually cancel your triple slash into split heavens, which is the like up slash attack. That's, you may not have noticed it, but basically you can do that combo a lot quicker, and it makes that boss pretty cool. And now we are going into Calvarion, which is stage where hands go to die. Don't play this stage if you want your hands.
Quite a long stage, too.
Yeah. Shit. There we go. The reason why this stage is so rough on your hands, and really why I guess why the game in general is rough on your hands, is because you have to like hold buttons to like charge your weapons, and also at the same time have to do a bunch of jumping, and it's like a really bad motion. But in particular in this stage, in this section coming up, there's like a long elevator where there are a bunch of enemies spawning, and you have to kill a lot of them in succession while jumping around. So that's what we're gonna do now. Come on, dude. Right. That was okay. And there's this guy. What is this guy called?
That one Castlevania enemy.
Oh yeah,
Really good.
Oh, yeah.
the one that
the,
comboed you to death.
The one that comboed me to death. Yeah.
Oh, the
steam
mini
one.
boss? Is Spearook.
Spearook?
Cool. And that's actually a mini boss from 01 initially. They brought it back.
The return.
And you can see some slowdown here.
Oh god.
Yeah, we love.
3 FPS.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Okay, we're fine.
Health drop, nice.
Yeah, basically in that section you try to kill the enemies like before they even come on screen if possible, because it's just way too much going on for the Game Boy Advance to handle. Oh. I'm just gonna restore there because going into Calvarian without full health is a suicide mission.
Big boy.
Alright,
Nice.
Nice.
very
Very
good.
nice.
Yeah. Holy shit, it's Calvarian.
That's him.
Wow. It's uncanny.
Alright, and next we are going into Volteal. This is pretty interesting stage because you actually have to do a little bit of a special manip here. And I'm gonna bring up a Google Sheet to look at values.
Yeah, one I refuse to learn. This is a silly manip.
Spreadsheet gaming.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
I'll try to explain this, but I just want to make sure that I make the cycle first. Basically, most of this game, in most of this game, the RNG is not based on like a frame timer, which is why it's so possible to manipulate stuff in this game. But in this stage specifically, they made it so that there are like these rooms at the end of the stage where discs will appear, and you have to find 4 discs among 8 rooms. And it's based on a frame timer. Like the way that the rooms are generated is based on a frame timer. So it's pretty rough if you don't have any manipulation for this. You basically have to check all 8 rooms and get lucky. But the way that the manipulation works is that you check for a certain visual cue that is like consistent with the frame timer. And then good. And then yeah, based on that visual cue, you move into the door where the which is the point where the rooms are generated. So basically, by doing that, you can get it more or less consistently. And I didn't even need the spreadsheet because this is the best pattern. So
Nice.
very cool. And coming up on Volteal, the boss, you will see me use Gale Attack, which is Calvarian's EX skill, and it is completely broken. Basically, it deals 6 damage 3 times, which is a ton of damage. Oh, that up a little bit. Oh, why didn't you? Okay, well, you're not going to see as much Gale Attack as I would have hoped, but... Dude, what are you doing? Come down here.
You're scared, man.
Champion, yeah.
Alright, well, don't worry, you will see more Gale Attack, because in the next stage as well as the final stage, we will be abusing it on basically every boss. Not quite every boss, but most of them. Because
Gale Attack is the little dash one.
yeah, exactly, it's the like dashing stab. And as I mentioned, it deals 6 damage 3 times. Oh, hold on. I need to go speak to Harpuya, who doesn't want to speak with me, but we'll do it anyway. And then speak to Seal, and there we go. Okay. Yeah, it deals 6 damage 3 times. That's 18 damage. Most bosses have 64 health. So you can actually do Gale Attack, Split Heaven's Saber Smash for a total of 33 damage in one combo. and that's half a health bar. So that's what we're gonna do for most of the bosses in the final stage, where we will refight them. Oops. Right, this is a pretty short stage, we're already at the boss. This is another one of those impossible quick kills. I will try it. It's the baby elves again, but now we have Gale Attack.
See it.
Well, I messed it up almost immediately. But you did get to see the cool part.
Yeah. The double stab down into both at the same time. Woo!
Exactly, yeah. And this, oddly enough, you cannot skip this cutscene for some reason. So it's basically the only cutscene of this sort that you can skip in every other stage.
Moment, man.
Yeah, well.
Eh.
Well, I just want to press the start
fuck
button.
'em.
Yeah, so we're already at the final stage. Wow. Yeah, the final stage is
Hellacious.
Impossible?
yeah, it's pretty tough.
Nightmarish.
It is ridiculous.
Yeah, you have to refight all of the bosses now with Gale Attack, and so, well, I'm gonna do my best. And then at the end we have Omega himself, which is a gauntlet of 3 bosses. Yeah, so it's a lot. But we'll start out by going to Hellbat. See if we can get these Gale attacks. Yeah, something like that. The thing that's a little bit tough about this stage, well, among other things, but one of the things that's tough is that to use Gale Attack you have to get very close to the boss, and so it's hard to avoid contact damage, but you do get health refills after every boss. So. Oh, I missed one attack there.
Oh, we missed.
And something that I do on some of these bosses is that I actually start out with a charge shot, and that actually makes it a little bit easier, because the charge shot deals almost as much as one hit of the Gale Attack, and then you only have to hit 2 of the Gale Attack hits, so it's a little bit less precise. Well, I only hit 1 of the Gale Attack hits there.
Death Tans is a tricky one.
Yeah, this one's actually pretty tough. Get some health. Then we are doing Childray. This one is also kind of tricky, because we are underwater, and I didn't explain this before, but when you dash underwater you generate bubbles, and the bubbles actually change the RNG, so that's why you saw me walk forward at the beginning, basically walk forward until he does his first attack, and then you dash to the Gale Attack.
That's right. I wanted to talk about that too, because people may remember the very first boss we fought, Hellbat. The drummer randomly shot the wall for no reason. People may be thinking, well, that was a mistake. It's not true. It's part of the manipulation.
Oops.
Oops.
This too. This is part
That
of the
was-
manipulation.
part of the
that was-
manipulation.
Exactly.
Part of the manip.
These ice physics are very finicky in the Zero games.
Yeah.
If you don't get enough momentum on your jump, you can easily trip just like that.
Pretty annoying. But I don't have to worry about my rank anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Hell yeah.
Unless I death cycle on Omega and game over.
You, Omega? No. When's the last time you lost to Omega?
In practice today.
Okay.
Well, 20 minutes ago.
Alright, Foxstar.
Phew.
Pretty easy.
Nice.
And I'm gonna go to Calvaria next, which is the opposite of easy. He is even more annoying here than he is in his original stage. But I'm gonna try. You can't Gale attack him because his head, you have to hit his head, which is not on the ground.
You can Gale attack his dogs though, right?
Yeah, but you can only hit them once.
Damn.
Okay, I messed it up a bit, so I'm gonna do this. The thing that's kind of funny about this boss is that big guy himself, if you make contact with him, you take 3 damage. But if you make contact with one of his dogs, you take 4 damage. So I was at 4 health there when I used the sub-tank. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't make a little mistake.
He's back! He's back! Let's go, Cactank!
Can do better this time.
Yep.
Rough start. Here we go. Mix up.
Oh.
What the? He's dead already?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
It's not a fair matchup.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not.
Fight 2 of them next time.
Ooh.
Okay, and last we're going to Volteal, and I actually switched to the Ice Chip here. Because of the way the room looks here, you can't really Gale attack him, so we're gonna do some Blizzard Arrow instead. Oh, I messed it up. Oh well, that's fine. Huh? Okay, that's the entire boss rush. That was okay. So we are going on to Omega, which is a 3-parter. First one is fairly straightforward. I'm gonna try to do some Blizzard Arrow stuff. We'll see how it goes.
Damn, he's cool.
Damn, he's cool. Messed up a little bit, but there we go. And here's the second phase. Also, fair warning, if you don't like flashing lights, might wanna take care here because this guy takes up the entire fucking screen. Oh,
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
There's an elf equipped there to pull him out of pits when he drops in. Makes this a lot easier. Here we go.
and here is Mr. Meshia.
Diamond ball.
Not taking any chances. Oh, this is a little bit awkward. He's not giving me good attacks at time.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
No Rambo.
No Rambo, yeah, luckily. Yeah,
Not today.
so yeah, you can do him in just 3 combos and it's pretty quick, but I messed it up a little bit. And then you basically kind of have to hope for him to do like a good attack where you can combo him easily, and he was not really doing it, so... Yeah.
A nice
Good
run,
stuff.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
This game's so cool. Oh, God.
Yeah, you can skip these cutscenes, but I'll do this for the
Yeah,
fans.
imagine.
Also, just want to mention, hold on, the text box coming up here. In this text box, in the English version, if I recall correctly, it says "you guys," just like when Killa said.
Oh my god, you guys. There's so much fun to be had still.
It's so true. There's so much fun to be had still, Zero.
I think that's what Zero really meant here.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys.
Oh my god.
Fucking rules.
Unfortunately, the people in this cutscene are not about to have much fun, but
That's a good way to put it.
but we'll finish up Omega here.
Nice. Swag.
So you can't look at him or it doesn't count.
True.
Gotta be crying as you look away and slash.
Tears rolling down your face and just let it rip.
Woohoo!
Nice job. Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, clap, clap.
How sick. Was that a PB, Majarmar?
What's the time?
44:32.
No, not even close, but that is. But
Be a hell of a
that is a
PB
good
for
run.
me.
That is a good run.
Yeah, it definitely is. Good.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah, 44 is insane, isn't it? Like the record is a 40 or 41?
It's a 40. Yeah, my PB is a 42 something, so I'm definitely happy with a 44. I have not seriously run this game in 5 years, which is kind of crazy to think about.
That is crazy.
So I'm definitely happy with that. I was definitely earlier today when I was practicing, I was thinking that this was a bad idea.
Yeah.
But it went well, so all is well that ends well.
Oh yeah,
That's very good.
For sure, man.
Thank you for putting it on. It's very fun to watch
It's
this game
always.
always.
Awesome to watch Zero 3, yeah.
Yeah, it is really fun. It is just a very difficult game and unfortunately very hard on the hands.
Yeah.
So it's just difficult to, just difficult to practice because you have to like take breaks and stuff all the time. At least I have to. All right,
Absolutely.
we'll see the cool screen
Remember
here.
to take breaks, gamers.
Exactly. Take breaks, stretch your hands, don't forget. Zeroda. Alright, well, I'm satisfied. I don't think we have to watch the entire credits, so
That's
yeah,
fine.
thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, and we'll move on to the next round.
Yeah.
You gonna stick around for Mega Man 8?